I've been in and out of the radio industry for about 22 years now. I've done anything from on-air shifts, I've done production, I've done engineering, I've done management, I've done sales, I've done a little bit of everything when it came to the radio industry. I felt like I needed something a little bit more fulfilling, something maybe down the lines of a little more of an expanded role. So I decided I would go back to school. Actually, at the age of 40, I started school again, and I went to Drury University in Springfield, where I got my associate's degree in communications. I didn't really feel like that degree was really fulfilling like I wanted it to be, so I started researching online. I found Full Sail University. They kind of gave me a nice rounded education. It gave me a little bit of everything when it came to media communications, from the digital side to video, just a lot of things I hadn't experienced yet, I hadn't done yet in the communications industry. So I am obtaining my bachelor's degree at Full Sail University in Media Communications as we speak. In my radio career, I'd always done business with Learfield Communications, so therefore I was an affiliate with Missouri Tigers. I was with MissouriNet, and and when I was in Alabama, also with the Alabama Crimson Tide and Alabama News Network and things of that nature. So I've always known about Learfield Communications, but never really thought, hey, I could go there and get a job. So after researching the company and seeing the growth, especially the most recent growth with the merger with IMG College, and this organization becoming such a big conglomerate and becoming so big, I saw room for growth. I saw room for needing more people that have the skill sets that I do. So after doing that research, I found that not only would I be a perfect fit for the company, but the company would be a perfect fit for me. My three professional strengths include: I've learned many job skills that I can bring to the table at this point, not only with my education at Full Sail University, also with the job skills I've had in the past. I mentioned before, I've done a lot of broadcast engineering. So if there's a small thing that an affiliate may have a question with, yes, I can consult with engineering or someone else within the company, or it could be something that I can just answer off the top of my head because I've worked with a lot of the automation systems that they have. I've worked with a lot of the satellite systems that they have inside their studios and inside their radio stations. So therefore, that would be a strength that I would be able to answer some of these questions, or at least be able to help them out to kind of get them down the right direction. I'm also very detail oriented. I love to finish projects. I don't like to leave things out there, and I like to have a deadline. I like to be able to take and someone say, I need this done by next week, and then I will research. I will do the things I need to do to get this job finished and make sure that project gets done whenever it needs to be done. Also, I'm determined to get the job done. That is very important to me. So I don't want to come after a deadline and say, oh, I didn't get this done or I didn't get that done. I want to make sure I get the job done. I've done the research. I've brought anything extra to the table that I can possibly think of. So if I was tasked with a task and wanted to get something done, whatever that project is, I'll find other ways to get it done as well and bring that to the table as well. Or maybe there's some enhancements to this project that I can bring along with it. One of my professional weaknesses is I'm not good at delegating tasks. I like to get in there, I like to jump in on a job, and I just like to get it done. It's hard for me to stop and slow down and bring someone in or say, so and so is good at this, so I'm going to put this on them or that on those other people over there. I'm more apt to take a project and do it myself, which I know isn't always the best thing, but it is one of my personality traits, I guess. Also, I guess along with that, I have a hard time with stopping and explaining things. They always said, I've always had people tell me when I tried to train them before, it's like, hang on, you go too fast, because I'm always trying to tell someone as I'm doing something, as I'm trying to just get something done. Well, I know how to do it. I know the terminology, but I'm not always the best at slowing down and saying, okay, well, this is how you need to do it, or this is why you're doing this. That's actually a very interesting question. Actually, the biggest project or situation I've had to overcome is school and work together. So I'm a very dedicated person. So between my associate's degree at Drury University and my bachelor's degree at Full Sail University, these are projects that's taken the most of 5 to 6 years of my life. Well, during that 5 to 6 years, there was no time just to stop and just focus on school. So I was a full-time student, I've had a full-time job, and a full-time family at home. I have a wife, I have children, and balanced everything. I never missed events at school with the children. I've never missed a day of work. I never missed a lot of assignments. So all of this stuff, balancing it all together, was actually one of the biggest things I've ever overcome in my life. And I'm proud to say today that I'm at the point where I've actually done this and I can do this. So when I get down the line, when I have a position in your company, so to speak, I'll be able to know that I can do a lot of tasks. I can pull it all together and make it work. I think I'm a best fit for this position because I'm dedicated to my work. Once you put me on something, I promise that I will get it done. There is no second guessing. I may have to ask questions, I may have to do a lot of research, but I will get the job done when I'm put on a task. Also, I'm very confident in my skills. So this position requires speaking with affiliates. It's almost like a sales and a marketing position when you really look at it. And I'm very confident in those skills that I have to be able to speak to people and to be able to take in Learfield IMG College and put it out in the forefront and make the affiliates feel like this is the best choice when it comes to putting us in their programming schedules. Also, what I don't know, I'm a very quick learner. So, give me some training, give me some advice, and I pick things up very, very fast. Even, put me on a YouTube video that explains things. Those are things that I can do. I learn very quick, I ask questions, and then I go forward with whatever that is. Thank you for having me today. I really look forward to hearing from you in the future, and I look forward to the possibility of working with Learfield Communications.